Hi friends, it's Wendy here, and I'm sitting in my ritual circle on my property here in New Mexico. I want to take a moment just to share with you my thoughts about the upcoming Pisces Dark Moon. And of course, this is just such a challenging time on Earth with all that's going on with Ukraine and Russia, with the floods in Australia. For many of us, our hearts have just been ripped open. I guess that's the way it should be, opening in compassion and love. And it's extra important for us at this time to be in a state of love and peace in our own hearts. And I think this Pisces Dark Moon offers a really powerful opportunity for us to enter into a state of increased compassion and empathy, to open our own hearts and our spirituality and be able to see that peace is an option on earth and not lose hope and not lose faith. It's a sad time, this watery dark moon, water that helps us to merge, water that helps us to flow, to break through the seeming boundaries between self and other, to be able to recognize the other in ourselves, to know that we're all part of the one great big story. And Pisces, it's mutable water. Water is already mutable. It's a shapeshifter. It can be steam and ice and liquid. It takes on the shape of whatever container it's poured into. It wants to flow. It wants to change. So that's what this Pisces Dark Moon, this concentrated energy of Pisces, the moment when the sun and moon are at the exact same astrological point, it's opening us to the possibility of being changeable, of being fluid, of allowing our hearts to open and recognize the self in the other. And this opening of our hearts, and also crown chakra connection with spirituality. That's why I chose to do this little video in my ritual circle. This Pisces Dark Moon is reminding us that spirituality is a deeply important part of our lives. It's been part of the human story since the beginning of time. This sense of wonder, of opening up, and of recognition of the interconnectedness of all. Think of Pisces like the ocean. Where does one ocean end and another begin? There's no delineation. The waters merge and change. The one ocean touches many shores, reaching out, changing with the tides. Pisces is a deeply emotional sign, and it can help us tap into that deepest part of ourselves. Sometimes tumultuous like the ocean itself too. Sometimes we can feel overwhelmed and drowned in this Piscean oceanic energy, and we must be very mindful of this at this point when the world is hurting so much. We can't close ourselves off and say, well, that's their business. It's all of our business. We're all one. We're all earthlings. So their pain is our pain. So allow for that. It's okay to be grieving at this time. It's appropriate, But at the same time, we're not much use to anyone if we drown in that grief. We've got to maintain a place of positivity in our own hearts and hold that place of peace, of trust in the goodness of humanity. Most people are just like us, kind and loving and creative and spiritual. So don't lose faith, don't lose hope. So Pisces is ruled by the planet Neptune, who is Poseidon in the Greek pantheon, the god of the sea. And the planet Neptune was discovered in the early 1800s and aligns with the Romantic movement in art and literature. One of the qualities of the Romantic movement is this recognition of the enormity of nature and our place within it. And there's this sense that we are part of something so much bigger. Neptune, Poseidon, and Poseidon is also the god in the Greek pantheon, the god of earthquakes as well, which is an interesting reminder that this Piscean energy can sometimes feel that you're lost on an epic sea, or that the ground is shifting constantly beneath you. You can feel overwhelmed by the energies of it. So it's extra important at this time, with everything going on, to keep our grounding, to work towards our center, to connect in deeply with ourselves, with nature, to lean against a tree, to do some gardening, to stay very grounded so that we can create a container for this watery energy, so that we can allow and hold space for the big emotions that many of us are experiencing at this time. Anyway, in reference to the oceanic energy of Pisces, I'm going to sing this song called Horses. It's the waves' horses, it's Poseidon's horses. It's a song about love and freedom and honoring the wild spirit. And of course, I'm sending this out to everyone who's hurting at the moment, and just sending love. What else can we do? Hey. See all the waves, white horses, wind in their hair. See all the waves, white horses, wind in their hair. See all the waves, white horses, wind in the hair. See all the waves, white horses, calling me to ocean. The waves, white horses, wind in the hair. See all the waves, white horses, calling me to all that is wild, all that is free, all that is wild, oh, all that is free, all that is wild, all that is free, all that is wild, oh, that is free. See the waves, white horses, liberate me. Oh, I long to fly like a migrating bird. Oh, I long to fly like a migrating bird. Oh, I long to fly like a migrating bird. Oh, I long to fly over the sea, over the sea. Someday I'll fly like a migrating bird, far, far away, on wings that are wide, to all that is wild, all that is free, all that is wild, oh, all that is free, all that is wild, all that is free, all that is wild, oh, that is free. Oh, 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 is wild, oh, all that is free. See the waves, white horses dancing below me. As always, thank you to my fantastic patrons for allowing me the freedom and time to be able to make these little monthly messages. Blessed Pisces Dark Moon to each and every one of you.